Hey guys, the Chicken is here. Welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. And in today's video, I wanted to do a video about how Boom Beach kind of prepares you for Rise of Kingdoms. So I'm going to be talking about some similarities between the two games. Although they're different styles of games, there are some things that that do transfer and kind of help. So for you guys that watch normally, maybe this will help you join up into Rise of Kingdoms. So before we get too into today's video, guys, I want to just go over my progress and what I've been doing and stuff. So I have been playing every day, and like I said, I'm having a lot of fun with this. We've been able to get up to 86,000 power in just the last week, which I feel like is pretty good progress so far. I haven't spent any gems. This is totally a free-to-play account so far. And you get gems from progression. So from upgrading, when you upgrade the City Hall, you get certain rewards. Sometimes you get them there and you get them from other things. So we're actually getting ready for the first kill event, which is going to be really exciting because we're going to take down, or attempt to take down, our first other nearby alliance. I don't know exactly who we're going to attack yet, but we're going to go after somebody and we're going to wreck them because I've also got my commanders nice and leveled up here, as you can see. We got really far on the vengeance mode. We've been doing really well here. You can see we're up to almost 300,000 power just on the commanders with our abilities upgraded and that kind of thing. Ooh, let's quickly claim that. So yeah, things are going really well. Still having some fun with it, and excited to get into today's video where we talk about some similarities between this and Boom Beach. Let's get into it. If you guys are going to download this game, make sure that you join my kingdom, which is shown right here as hashtag 3898, the Kingdom of Lodian. And you guys can join up. We've got a couple good guys in here as well that are playing all the time. So trying to keep it as an active alliance, but yeah, definitely join up. And we're going to be doing more live streams and stuff over the next couple months, so it's going to be a lot of fun. If you are going to spend money in this game, make sure you check out the Littlest store, because that's going to be linked in the video description. It's just a much more efficient way of doing that if you want to get boosters on your account or time speed ups or anything like that. It's a good idea. So how does Boom Beach transfer to this game? So I've got a few different points. And one thing I'm interested in doing is, I actually just made a video the other day about how important it is to rush offense in Boom Beach, and the different reasons that that's a benefit. And it's also the same, or sorry, it's I want to apply that to Rise of Kingdoms and see what I've been doing today. Is I've been really trying to upgrade my commanders, so I kind of want to rush getting all my offensive stuff done. You can see here, like my walls, my like this stuff is really kind of trailing behind a little bit, because I don't think that's going to be as necessary, and I want to see if we can kind of do it the same way. So that's going to be interesting. So number one, the similarities between the two games are going to be base building. So obviously building bases in Boom Beach and warships, very important. Now it's similar in Rise of Kingdoms because you have to plan a lot of different things, like choke points, resource corridors, defensive placements, things like that. It's more so kind of like as you're marching and the different areas that you want to go to, but it's similar in the same aspect of base building, where you have to make kind of like specific changes and movements to really kind of optimize your setup. So the next one, and this could go for a lot of different games, is going to be kind of resource management and allocation, and just like general kind of economy planning. So I don't know how well this is going to work for me, since I'm going to try to rush offense on this, but basically in Boom Beach we balance wood, stone, iron, and other resources, deciding when to upgrade and avoiding bottlenecks or getting stuck with too much and then losing it all. It's the same way here. Like if I go into my items and I go to use like maximum amounts of all this stuff, it's going to tell me that I can only safely store so much. So it's actually quite similar to the vault in Boom Beach, even though the vault doesn't fully protect. But it's going to say if you take all these resources, or if you essentially have so many resources in this game, you're only going to be able to safely store so many. So if someone does come and raid you, you're going to lose everything. So you've got to constantly be like using stuff and early on, that's not really a problem. Like I'm pretty well always upgrading something or exploring with a scout, or there's always things to do in this game in terms of general progression and also like micro progression. So yeah, but it's kind of similar in that way. So in terms of combat, now the combat is two different things here. So in Rise of Kingdoms, let's get into some combat. It mostly kind of auto plays like this, which you can also do in Boom Beach a little bit with the 3x mode they recently brought in. But it teaches you about timing. This is more like kind of an auto chess. But in Boom Beach, you can't just run in blind, unless you're the chicken. I do that all the time. But for the most part, you can't just run in blind and expect to have a good outcome. And the same goes for Rise of Kingdoms. I mean, you've got to plan your layouts. You got to plan like all your heroes. Like I've got specific abilities loaded up and upgraded that I know are going to do well. So even though this guy has a higher power level than me, we're still going to come away with the win because I've got all my abilities and stuff ready to go. And I've got really high level commanders at the front here. So it's kind of the similar way. I mean, the similar way is just to pre-plan, right? Like, same as like, it's closer to, I guess, like an operation attack, whereas you're really, going over everything and where your guys are going to end up opposed to, on the second movement and stuff like that. So yeah, it's similar in that aspect. So if we go back here, we're going to quit this mission. So then we have territorial control and scouting. So both games reward map awareness, right? Boom Beach, a lot lesser so. This is a very like in-depth game when it comes to what you can do on the map. So, I mean, we can zoom out really, if we go to, where's the right area? If we go to here, we can really zoom out and we can see all the different alliances that are around us, and we're constantly getting our scouts like we just did earlier to explore for us, right? So we can go like this, and then it's literally the same as in Boom Beach. You open up the map by exploring the fog, or the smoke rather, and there is strategy to it. Again, I'm early on, so I'm just opening up everything that's available. But depending on where you want to go, if you want to eventually migrate north or east or west or whatever, you're going to move more generally in that direction. And it all comes back to pre-planning and just exploring. It helps more so in Rise of Kingdoms when expanding your empire, because you can choose conquest targets and avoid ambushes, versus Boom Beach, you're just opening up everything to open it up, kind of. But similar in that aspect. So the next is alliance coordination and diplomacy. So this is very important, I would say, in both games, probably equally. It's very important in Boom Beach, as you guys know, is to have a good task force to help you out and help you along. Let's see if we can hunt some barbarians down or something while we're doing this. So it's very important in Boom Beach to get off to a good start with a good task force, right? And they're going to kind of show you the ropes and teach you stuff. Now, Rise of Kingdoms is very similar, although it's kind of built around having a strong alliance, whereas Boom Beach, it's like a nice addition. You can technically play by yourself, although I'm not sure why you would want to. And in this game, we can actually resource share, which is cool. So, like if we go into our alliance tab over here, and I can go to help, and people can ask for help, and if I'm upgrading something back at my base, okay, this guy's healed up over here. But say, what am I building right now? Let's just do the workshop just to show you. So you see the handshake right there. So I click on that, and then it sends a help request to my team, to my alliance, and then other guys, Falcor can come in, for example, and he can offer me help, and it just speeds up the build process. So a lot more stuff you can do in Rise of Kingdoms than Boom Beach, but equally as important, I would say. And then we have progression pacing and long-term planning. So this is equally important again in both games. So in Boom Beach, you can get away with really just upgrading offense for a long time. I mean, eventually you want to unlock everything and like experience what the game, you know, totally has to offer. But in Rise of Kingdoms, it's a little more tricky because depending on what loot and stuff you have, you either want to hold on to it, potentially, especially early on, because you might want to unlock like a legendary commander or something like that, and then put more of your resources into a better commander. Whereas Boom Beach, like if you upgrade everything all at once, like you're pretty much doing okay, as long as you're skipping defense, right? So there is a little bit of nuance in there. Rise of Kingdoms, it's going to benefit more from long-term roadmaps, and Boom Beach teaches patience with progression and upgrade prioritization a little bit more. So it's like there's more important things to upgrade rather than others, versus Rise of Kingdoms. There is, you know, like timing does help for sure, but it's more about just kind of resource management and you know, upgrading whatever you need to keep moving forward at the time. So yeah, that is how Boom Beach got me ready to play Rise of Kingdoms, guys. I thought this would make kind of an interesting video and hopefully more entertaining for you guys. So once again, make sure you, if you are going to play this game, make sure you join my alliance. And just like Falcor and Big Chungus, you can join us and we're going to do raids and stuff. We've actually been playing a lot. It's really a lot of fun, guys. I know this is a sponsored video, but I'm really having a good time with it, honestly. So join up. It's going to be fun. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Chicken out. Bear.